I am now introducing Insane Ian. Achievement unlocked!
Hi, MarsCon. It's like an AA meeting. I love it. All right, here we go.
The world's longest-running comedy music concert series is back.
That's one. We have 45 more songs.
MarsCon 2026 is taking place March 6th through 8th at the Hilton Minneapolis St. Paul Mall of America Hotel in Bloomington, Minnesota.
Move the things. Give ample prancing space.
Ample prancing space.
Ample prancing space.
Is the name of my Worm Quartet.
Space.
I don't need a name for a Worm Quartet tribute band.
Well, who did what now?
This year's event will have performances by The Great Luke Ski, Carrie Dalby, Dino Mike, Devo Spice, Ross Child, That Lucky Panda, Beth Kinderman, Meow Meme, Holy Bongwater, and this year's comedy music guest of honor, Insane Ian.
Order up all the food you enjoy. With long subs or a cup of hot joy. Bringing it to you if you're in Illinois. It's my job. I'm a delivery boy.
A weekend badge is $70 at the door. For more info on MarsCon, visit marscon.org.
I'm learning things. I don't know what, but I'm learning things.
Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of A Comedy Musician Reacts. My name is Insane Ian. I am a comedy musician and comedy music fan, and on this show I react to comedy music from the perspective of a comedy musician. Because that's what I am, and that's what I do, and that's what this is, and that's why you're here, and that's why today I am reacting to Thick Dentist by Scoochie Boochie and Improving Myself by Jazz Emu. I had to check the title. If this is your first time joining us, yes, I am a comedy musician, and I react exclusively to comedy music because that is what my field of expertise is. What this means for you is that I'm going to pause the video. Kind of a lot, actually. This way I'm not talking over or laughing over the jokes and missing them. This way I can discuss how the lyrics and video work in tandem to help enhance the comedy. Sometimes I'm analyzing, sometimes I'm summarizing, sometimes I'm explaining jokes, because that's always fun for people, and sometimes I'm just sitting back and laughing my damn head off. It's a crapshoot whatever you're gonna get, but I think it's a good time. If you like that sort of thing, please like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, all of that out of the way. Let us dive in to the first song, Thick Dentist by Scoochie Boochie. Now, this song started out as part of a different channel song. I believe producer Hannah G has a thing in New York, I think it's in New York, where he sets a table up, plays a beat, take a seat, rap on the beat. As it says on the sign, Scoochie did that. Scoochie's bars came out several months ago. And this is done so well that they did a fully produced version of the song where it picks up where the original TikTok and short left off. So we've got new bars on this, but also including the original video in here too. All seamlessly put together, I'm sure. Anyway, let's check it out.
Yo, so sorry. I've always wanted to do this. Can I do this?
Yeah.
I know I don't look like it, but I promise I have bars.
Good. What's your name?
Scoochie Boochie.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What's your name? Scoochie Boochie. I mean, like, how do you say that to somebody with a straight face? Says a guy named Insane Ian. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Okay. Push your titty on my temple like the dental hygienist. Yeah. I exploring every cavity and crevice. And she puts an ass in anesthetic.
Ass in anesthetic is a great bar. But also, anesthetic doesn't have ass in it, but like, it's implied, I suppose. Whatever.
If she needs a filling, she can get it. Yeah.
Double entendre on filling. Yeah, alright.
What time do you get off? Get it? She kept it profesh to her credit. God, I love a big soft belly. She my type too. Diabetic. Hey, thick dentist. I'm in love with a thick dentist. Hey, yeah, thick dentist.
I love this too because, like, I can't tell if this was like, if he pre-wrote it or was just coming off the top of the dome for this sit down with Hannah G in the park, but you can see Hannah G vibing to it immediately. And this song is so ridiculous and so great. Like, what a concept for a song is, like, you're sitting down getting your teeth worked on and you're hitting on the dental hygienist, has got a big soft belly, love a thick dentist. Like, great concepts. His songs are always very unique and very stylistically specifically how Scoochie does things, and I dig that so much.
I'm in love with her. I wanna squeeze you like the tube, and I know you know exactly what that mouth do.
Squeeze you like the tube of toothpaste, presumably. Yeah.
We can get some ice cream if you're down to. So either way, I see you for round two. I can take you through canals beneath the round moon. Who knew that the root canal could be a meat cute?
Just the rhythm on that line. Who knew that a root canal could be a meat cute? It's a perfect line. It's so good.
Even through the mask, I can see that she's cute. When she hit the gondola, I felt my seat move. She just lived in my...
And it's back to the canals. It's you wonder why he mentions canals in the beginning of this couplet, and then he mentions the gondola, and we're back in the canals of Venice for some reason. I'm going to take it back a little bit.
Root canal could be a meat cute. Even through the mask, I can see that she's cute. When she hit the gondola, I felt my seat move. She just lived in my end up so I could see views.
Seat move, see views, it's great. And now that's where the original song ended, and now we're splitting off into the newer section. This top-down shot in the booth where we see the mic and the laptop, and acoustic paneling in there. Really unique perspective on this, like coming down from the top of the booth.
Borderline too much ass for the stern. Maybe bring that ass to the aft, baby girl. This is not a cause for drastic concern, but I did notice a list on the last couple turns.
Notice a list on the last couple turns. You know, when they say you're listing to port or starboard, or, leaning to the side, depending on which side you're talking about there. Holy shit, to continue that through line of the whole gondola through the canals. I'm gonna take it back to the beginning of this. Too much ass for the stern, meaning that it's making it list to the side because it's too heavy on one side. That's why it's listing. Perfect.
Maybe bring that ass to the aft, baby girl.
Aft would be the back of the ship, obviously.
This is not a cause for drastic concern, but I did notice a...
Ass for the stern, drastic concern. Great rhyme. Taking it back again. Holy crap.
This is not a cause for drastic concern, but I did notice a list on the last couple turns. Whoa, shipwrecking on a gondola in Venice.
Back to that.
Whoa, yeah, fake dentist.
On a gondola in Venice, thick dentist. Okay, didn't even catch that Venice and dentist were rhyming there. I love that we've got the two versions of the top down here. One is the lead vocal, one is the backing, with all the ad-libs of the yas and everything. So good. Like the doubling on the vocal for shipwrecking. Great.
I'm in love with her every 6 months. Nah, that's not soon enough. I hope that she do the stuff to the wrong tooth. You do all these checkups, but who checks up on you?
I mean, yeah. They always say, how are you? You never say it back. But yes, you have to see your dentist every 6 months. I'm seeing mine more frequently for some reason. It's a new dentist, so it's, but you don't care. But yeah, putting that into the rhythm of the song, 6 months is too long a time to see her. She's too cute. Want to go back more, obviously.
When she hit the deck, it upset the pontoon. All you see is coral reefs, leave from port, explore from shore to sea. When she stepped onto the vessel, it got warbly.
Warbly? I mean, wobbly would be what I would think, but it's making, again, something we talk about a lot in comedy music. Sometimes you adjust the way a word is pronounced to make it rhyme just because it's funnier that way. Let's take it back to a little bit that, because we're going back and forth between the dental office and being in this gondola.
Get upset the pontoon.
It's gone from a gondola to a pontoon. Those are not the same kind of boat.
All you see is coral reefs, leave from port, explore from shore to sea. When she stepped onto the vessel, it got warbly. That's a score to me. We don't christen ships with champagne, we use Oral-B.
Man, what a great gag, too. Just, like, to connect the whole, you know, gondola through Venice and the thick dentist, to connect the two things together. We don't christen ships with champagne, we use Oral-B. Which, Oral-B is, you know, it's a dental hygiene company. They usually make toothpaste or toothbrushes, but sometimes they can make mouthwash as well. So yes, it all works.
I go down with her like a ship till I get lockjaw. Only time she's not about teeth when she slob knob.
Woo! like a little jump in there. Didn't have the lyric pop up on screen. It was just Scoochie from the last video I reacted to, which is why I still have sex. Go down on her till I get lockjaw. Only time she's not down with teeth is when she slob knob. Holy shit. I'm not going to define what those mean for you because monetization. But leave it to say, you know, once again, he's being a cunning linguist. All right.
Hey, made my canine shine, then we ride dog, call her Steely Dan. Why? Cause she made the yacht rock.
Wow, that's so good. Made my teeth shine, then we raw dog, and it's again the shot from I Still Have Sex. Call her Steely Dan because she made that yacht rock. Holy crap, what a bar. Yeah, you know, I don't know if I mean, yeah, I guess Steely Dan is kind of considered yacht rock, dad rock kind of stuff. Yacht rock is kind of, the only thing I think of yacht rock is Michael McDonald and Jimmy Buffett, especially Jimmy Buffett. But I guess Steely Dan could kind of fit into that too. It's kind of a, yacht rock is kind of a subgenre of rock, and it's kind of been a newer name for certain musical styles in the rock genre. But that is such a great bar, though. Call her Steely Dan because she makes the yacht rock, meaning making the boat rock because they're banging on it. I don't have to spell it out for you. You know what I mean. Take it back.
Only time she's not about teeth when she slob knob.
Great line.
Made my canine shine, then we ride dog, call her Steely Dan. Why? Cause she made the yacht rock.
Perfect.
Yo, thick dentist. I'm in love with the thick dentist. Hey, yo, thick dentist.
What a treat. His ad-libs are like some of the best, too.
I'm in love with Scoochie.
Like, that is absolutely incredible. That is so funny and fun. That it came from, like, supposedly a freestyle out in the park with Hunna G, and then produced the rest of the full track there. That was phenomenal. Really enjoyed that. Now moving on to Improving Myself with Jazz Emu. This is coming from, I think, Jazz Emu's new album. Jazz has a new album coming out soon. I think this may be one of the tracks from it. Let's check it out.
And that's the thing about us bros. We're all unique in our own special way. Yeah, we're all unique in our own special way. But the one thing that binds us all together is our...
That's the thing. If you have a group of 3 or more white guys, it's called a podcast.
Commitment to becoming a better man. So how do you do it?
Improve myself, improve myself, improve myself, improve myself, improve myself. Wake up at 11:59, it's still just a day.
Wake up at 11:59, it's still yesterday. So that's 11:59 p.m. into 12:01 a.m. Yeah, that's... I usually wake up at 11:59 a.m. because I'm a horrible person and my circadian rhythm is ruined. Alright, let's take it back.
Wake up at 11:59, it's still just a day. 12:01 fillable with ice and also with my face. 12:07 microdose my alpha mind nuggets.
Alpha Mind Nuggets? He's on the Alpha Mind podcast. This feels like it might be another, like, was this from Ego Death? Or is this from the new album? Pause while I live Google. Because he has mentioned the new album. Let's see now. Let's go to Bandcamp real quick and see about the tracks on the new album. The new album is called Jazz Emu Sings the Imitable Sound of Archie Henderson. Yeah, Improving Myself is not on the new album. Is it on Ego Death? It is not. It is just a track by itself. Alright, never mind. Whatever.
They're nutritionless, but on the plus, they're not regulated by the government.
They're flavorless or nutritionless, but on the plus, they're not regulated by the government. So no FDA is getting into your Food and Drug Administration things. Generally, you kind of do want something like that to say that it's at least safe to eat. It's not regulated, so it might not actually be food. Nutritional nuggets, whatever.
For mind nuggets, they're nutritionless, but on the plus, they're not regulated by the government. Improve myself, improve myself, improve myself, improve myself, improve myself, improve myself. 1 a.m. start working at my standing running desk.
At my standing running desk. So not only is it a standing desk, but it has a built-in treadmill. Doing that at 1 a.m. already makes my brain melt.
Randomize my keyboard keys to keep me on my toes. Increase my treadmill's incline up to vertical, converting all
to vertical. That's quite an incline. That's very steep. Unless you're Spider-Man, I don't know how you're doing that. That's amazing. Randomizing your keyboard keys. I'm a hunt and peck typer. I know how to type regular. I just move faster when I do hunt and peck. And changing the keys, I would die.
To keep me on my toes. Increase my treadmill's incline up to vertical, converting all the lactic acid in my thighs back into actual drinkable milk.
Ew. I do like the rhyme of vertical converting all the lactic, but then like it continues into the lactic acid in my thighs into actual drinkable milk. That's disgusting. Holy shit. All right.
My body is a closed system. No protein gets in or out.
No protein gets in or out. You're gonna die soon.
Apps. Track my stats with my tracking apps. Productively is tracking me to track my productivity. Productiver is tracking how effectively that's tracking me. Productive me is tracking the tracking of the app which is tracking me.
Like, these names are also similar, and it's all these different apps that are tracking other apps that are tracking you. Imagine trying to perform this song live, like to get all of that memorized. That's so good.
As I watch Pixar's up at 8 times speed, makes the sad bits 8 times sadder.
Makes the sad bits 8 times sadder. That is like the most deadly opening 10 minutes of any movie ever. Like, just, like, stabs you right in the feels. But watching it at 8 times speed makes the sad parts 8 times sadder is genius. That's so good. Alright, taking it back.
Is tracking how effectively that's tracking me. Productive me is tracking the tracking of the app which is tracking me. As I watch Pixar's up at 8 times speed, makes the sad bits 8 times sadder. No. Get a grip on my emotions by reading about stoicism.
Get a grip on my emotions by reading about stoicism. Stoicism is, you know, the ability to be stoic. But holy crap. Just like about to weep. No. It's so good.
Listen to an audiobook to learn more about stoicism. Realize that
he's saying stoicism. Stoicism is, I believe, how it's pronounced, but Jazz Emu's, the character of Jazz Emu has a very specific accent and a very specific way of pronouncing things. And again, as I said before, sometimes changing the pronunciation for comedy's sake is obviously allowed in comedy music.
I've been pronouncing stoicism wrong.
And if I had just let it go, I would have realized that. I feel like maybe this track might have been during the recent tour he just did, which was part of the Edinburgh Fringe show that he did. He took that specific show on tour, and I don't remember if this song was in it or not, because none of the songs that were on that tour, in that particular show, because it was a very themed show, were on any album before. So I don't remember if this was in that or not. This was back in September of last year, so.
To learn more about Stoicism, realize I've been pronouncing Stoicism wrong. Embarrassing? Punch something? No, handle it stoically.
And then almost mispronouncing stoically again. That watch is gigantic and amazing that he still has it on in this shot too. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes with pausing. Sometimes I preemptively predict the joke. It's going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to pause and talk about things. It's just how it happens sometimes.
I must be getting tired. No problem. We can fix that. Micro nap. Done. Nano nap.
The back and forth flip there is so... Like, just making that be an editing choice to get you back up on... It's so good. Micro nap. Bound. It's so good.
We can fix that. Micro nap. Done. Nano nap. Done. 2 more for luck. You need 40 wings. I just need 1.
Yes. Oh, amazing. Just 1 wink. That counts as a miniature sleep. A tiny nap. Micro nap. Amazing.
Improve myself. 601, heading out to buy my 7th Cybertruck in solidarity with People's Champion Elon Husk.
Elon Husk. Don't buy Cybertrucks and don't buy anything from Elon Musk.
Inside the dealership is one of those inflatable waving men. We lock eyes, I stop, I see pain reflected back at me.
If I'm correct, this song actually was during that Jazz Emu tour, because when I saw Jazz Emu in September, Scoochie Boochie actually opened for Jazz Emu, and during that set accidentally set off the tiny inflatable arm-waving man that was on Jazz's desk early. Set it off during Scoochie's set, so when he got to this part in this song, it was already going. He's like, and he stopped and he goes, "You've already seen the inflatable man, and I did not mean to have that already out here, but Scoochie Boochie set it off," and it's just so good. It was supposed to be a surprise to have him pop up on the desk. And the tone shift, so good. Oh god, they got married. Good for them. I love the inflatable arm hand getting grapes to feed to Jazz. Oh, that's so ridiculous. And now the host is by himself while all of this is happening. I didn't ever think I'd learn that Jazz Emu was a bottom, but here we are. And yet the inflatable one is the one that got pregnant. So there's a lot of more thought that I'm putting into this than anyone ever should. So I don't recommend it. And there was Jazz being more of a pitcher than catcher before as well. So could be a switch hitter. Could be both a top and a bottom. Obviously, if this inflatable man is an inflatable woman or intersex, giving birth, we don't know. We don't know what is going on with any sort of gender or non-gender in this. I'm just putting too much thought into it, and I'm gonna stop now. Because holy shit, what has this become? The fact that it's still inflating in the bed, in the hospital, is so funny. What a happy family. Oh no.
Wake up from a fever dream.
I was gonna say, quite another tonal shift. This went bad very quickly, and it was a fever dream. Amazing. From eating all those pills.
From eating all those pills. Where's my boy, my wavy boy? He can't be gone, this can't be real. I need your love, I need you, son. Oh god, I can't go on. Micro nap. And I'm good to start the day again.
Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely batshit crazy. Holy god. Bravo, Jazz. That was incredible. Both of those songs were amazing. If you liked either of them or both of them, go show Scoochie, Boochie, and Jazzy Emu some love. Links are in the description to see both of these videos without me yapping all over them. If you did like this video, though, please like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs on these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, like these wonderful folks over here do, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early. I just released a couple new songs on my Patreon, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Cool guys never look at explosions when they're walking away from them. Cool guys never ask for directions, cause the GPS is their friend. Cool guys never read the instructions when building or playing games. Cool guys